Peggy 16.
Welcome everybody to Friday Night Legends. This is a special edition, ProSieben Tournament Edition. My name is Ted Stone. I'm your community manager, and this here is Jens Anderson, your senior creative director. He's not speaking, I guess.
Well, everyone's going fail on my countdown, and I just want to object. It was not a fail. It was your spitefulness, sir, that you just decided not to hit the button on purpose.
Spiteful. It was a power play.
It was. Did you all see that?
I
Did
clicked
you
the
see?
button, sir, not you.
He tried to assert his authority over me right there.
Seemed to work. Okay.
It did. It got me to shut up.
It
so
did.
if you ever want me to be quiet, just don't react to my point.
We're going to have an Angry Jens show today. This is going to be great. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to bring on... so if you don't know, we're having a tournament today. This is the tournament finals for the ProSieben Legends 2v2 tournament.
Yep.
And the winner gets to go to SW Live in Las Vegas in August.
And hang out with us.
And hang out with us. See
and they
the
can
devs.
choose who they like better, me or you. And it is a contest.
I see. Well, we'll have to have them on the live stream there and interview them and let them know after the weekend who do they like more.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, let's bring on Michael from ProSieben and talk about what's happened so far in the tournament. Michael, can you hear us? I forgot to give you the heads up. There you are. Hey.
Oh, great. Hey, Michael.
Hi, Jens.
How are you?
I'm perfectly fine and really excited and sitting here handshaking because I really want to see how the games play
you
out.
are sitting. You are not standing on a box right now. This is one of the things that everybody wanted to know. Would you be doing this cast from atop a box?
Nah, I'm sitting.
Okay,
that
all right.
also equals out my size, yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good. So tell us a little bit about yourself just to start. Or introduce ProSieben or take it away.
Yeah, ProSieben Sat.1 Games is the publisher for DCO in Europe, at least for the PC version. And we took over a year ago and just wanna, this is our first big step in the direction of giving European players something that they really can strive for and do inside DCO. And so that's how we came up with the PvP tournament idea. And you asked me about myself as well. So, I'm the community manager for DCO at ProSieben, and so kind of what Ted does, just worse. And
Wow.
That's not possible.
I think that's high. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Payback. You'll click the button next time, won't you?
No, sir.
Now you're less likely to click it even the second time. All right. Sorry.
Okay. So Michael. Tell us about the tournament so far. What's happened?
So we announced the tournament with that funny video of mine standing on a box, which a lot of people clicked, and then they decided, oh, okay, I can do some PvP. And we just tracked the PvP system inside DCO and tracked every PvP going on, and everybody that signed up, we tracked their score of the PvP in the last 2.5 weeks. And the best players who signed up during that period and who did the best in those 2 weeks, we invited them into the playoffs. And those playoffs took place yesterday. And so those best teams played against each other. And we played all the matches until the finals. And we kept those finals ready for you guys. So we just have like the cream of the creme de la creme left. And
just the final two left, right?
Final two teams are left.
We're looking at the bracket now. It looks like we had a pretty full bracket, and it looks like team from the middle, team number 6, came in as facing the number 1 seed from Odyssey. So it's Odyssey and Animate Esports, right? These are the two leagues.
Exactly, Odyssey and Animate Esports. From Odyssey, it's Ivy Bird and Cosmico, and for Animate Esports, it's Steel and DKX. So they both teams were really, really strong in the playoffs. They didn't lose like a single map. They all went 2-0 in their matches. And
The best two teams made it to the finals, it sounds like.
It really seems like it. Yeah, I'm really excited because it never looked close when they played. It really was like, yeah, those guys are gonna win. So I'm really excited.
They made it look easy.
Maybe a little bit. not wanna blame the other teams. They really played great. There were some great games. Defamation played a great series against Odyssey, and they made it look kind of close, but still Odyssey was in the end prevailed pretty strongly. So
all right.
Great. Well, we can't wait to see him play and kind of see all those skills they honed during the tournament to get this far come into play. So
yeah, thanks for setting this tournament up. And
it's a very generous prize you're giving everybody too. I think it's fantastic. Right. If people don't know, the winner of this match you're about to see, which is best out of five, I believe, right? Yeah, best of 5. Will be getting. You want to tell them what they're winning, Michael? Actually, the trip to Vegas and the details.
Yeah, like I screamed in the video, they're gonna have the chance to go to Vegas, baby, and all expenses paid. So they fly over there, have to pay nothing for that. They stay in a fancy hotel, don't have to pay anything for that, and then they get pocket money to just stay in Vegas, maybe even hit the casinos. I don't know about that exactly, but at least they have
what you do with it, we don't care.
You can spend it in SOE, and if something's left, I suppose you can go to the casinos.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, great. Well, it's a very generous offer you guys are giving, and I can't wait to meet the winners when they make it over to Vegas during SOE Live. It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to bring out the contestants now real quick, talk to them briefly, little
before we get into
pre-match interview, and then we'll have the matches. Anything you want to say, Michael, before we say goodbye to you?
Just to the European and the global community. Let's talk global, but the Europeans specifically, just for them to watch out in the future, because this is only like a stepping stone, the first step to do really cool stuff for the community in Europe. And we also want to work together with you folks in the US, so maybe have global finals and stuff like that. We just
Sounds cool.
We're not just planning on doing PvP contests. We do planning on doing PvE stuff as well in the future. So just look out for us, and we're gonna have some cool stuff planned for the future.
Awesome. Okay, great. Right. We look forward to it.
Okay,
thanks,
cool.
Michael.
Yeah, thanks for casting the finals.
Bye-bye.
All right. So we are going to bring the contestants on here real quick, and before we do, we have a quick little video introducing and kind of showcasing what happened in the rest of the tournament.
Peggy 16.
Nice.
All right.
Saw a bunch of Bane action in there, some Catwoman, some Steel. Those are very popular characters throughout the ladder, it seemed, for these teams. A bunch of Steel combos, Steel Joker. There were some combos of like Bane, Catwoman, and stuff like that too, which a few
Harley Bane.
Harley Bane, yep, we saw that actually in there. So good variety, a lot of steals for sure. And in fact, we'll be seeing a few of those in the match tonight. It'll be interesting to see how the changes to the character, which went in with Game Update 27, will affect that match. The hammer channel is now interruptible now, so it'll be interesting to see how that affects things.
So. Now on the line with us, we have representatives from both teams. Guys, can you hear us?
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. All right, so we are talking to Ivy Bird.
Yeah, that's me.
And I'm sorry, Damien. I don't know your character name. What's your character name?
It's DKX.
DKX. Right. It's right on the screen in front of me. Okay. So, how excited are you guys to be in the final?
Speechless.
Yeah,
so good to be here, man. Honestly,
I'm pretty excited as well.
Yes. Good. So Ivy Bird's here representing Odyssey, the league. And
Yes.
DKX is here representing Animate Esports.
I know. I like that you have the esports in there. You're like right at home in this moment, for the tournament.
This
So
is
that's
exactly what we've been after for such a long time.
awesome. Well, we love that, and we look forward to kind of broadening our horizons with DCUO on the esports scene in the future. So I think that's terrific that you're involved in this final and can kind of plant that seed with everybody out there. So
For sure. So do you guys want to trash talk or,
yeah. What's going on here?
Want
You
to
guys
wish,
friends?
wish each other luck?
Are you guys rival leagues or friendly leagues?
Our paths don't cross all that too much.
Oh, okay.
We've beaten them though, so to everybody who's
Oh,
playing
there we go.
against us, tut tut tut.
All right. Well, a nice friendly rivalry will come out of this, I'm sure.
Yep.
So we'll see how it goes.
So good luck in your matches. It's best of 5. May the best team win, and we'll talk to the winners afterwards.
well, do you guys do they know who's playing what? Do they know what each other is playing?
we
right
have
now?
not told the other team what they have chosen.
Okay.
So
all right. Do you guys wish to keep that in the dark until match time, or do you want to talk about it? Yeah. Okay. We'll keep that in the dark until match time then.
all right.
Alright.
Teams
All right.
will be revealed live on the spot.
All right, guys. Well, good luck. I think that this is great seeing this tournament going on here, and I wish you both the best of luck. One of you guys will be meeting us at SOE Live, and can't wait to find out who that is. So let's get this started with round 1 here in just a moment.
All right.
Good
All right.
luck.
See you in a bit.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And unfortunately now I don't feel like I can even talk about what the characters are until the first match
Until
starts
after the first match is
because
over.
they might be listening
Right,
and,
they
and
could be-
streaming this right
Yeah,
now.
we better wait. Well, we know that steals are involved on both sides.
Yes, we do know that, so that's not too big of a mystery. But we'll see what the other guys are. I know what they are. It should be interesting. It's actually interesting. Both combinations are very interesting. And they have some striking similarities, not just on the
They
steel
do.
level too. So it'll
Now
be
we're
interesting
giving away
to see
hints,
how
though.
that plays out. Well, there's a lot of kind of connectivity between many of the Legends characters, right? You've got your Bat family, you've got your Superman family, you've got the Kryptonians, the whole Gotham scene, and then of course all
Lanterns.
the lanterns and things like that. So we'll see how that goes. I really have no clue on who's favored in this, to be honest with you. I haven't PvP'd against any of these people myself, so I'm not sure of their skills. I'm sure that they're good, but I have no idea who's got the advantage here and who's an underdog. We will find out. So what we're going to do is we're going to be jumping into a lair where the Michael from ProSieben is going to be with both teams.
And some help from other friends.
Okay, and here we are in one of these persons'
Look in
lairs.
the lair.
I'm not sure who.
Oh, it looks like they may have
is it?
started. Okay, we're gonna.
All right, we'll go right
Oh.
to them. Hurry up! All right.
Here we go. Okay, jumping in the game. Match is underway, and it's still 1,000, so we didn't miss much. Looks like they both got healing barrels off, and
Yeah, they're neither of them are in the area. So who we have here? We have Sinestro and Steel versus Amon Sur and Steel. So, like I said, some similarities. We've definitely got. Odyssey goes down.
Odyssey went down
early.
first. Early cap by Animate Esports.
So we've got Steel and Amon Sur taking the point. Amon Sur, really Steel. I'll describe for both teams. It looks like they're splitting up too, which is interesting. Two of them fighting on the node, two of them fighting up there. I'll try and keep both on screen.
This is the Batcave 2v2 map for anybody who's not familiar with it.
Yep.
You can see the
Oh
dinosaur
wow,
in the background.
man! Steel isolated Amon Sur up top there and is definitely taking a bunch of health out of the yellow lantern. So Sinestro Core goes down, but they even
is
it
it
out
in
with
time?
Ivy. Let's see. Oh, nice
Steel
block
on
counter
Steel.
from Steel there. That was great. Taking the lunge from Cosmico on the way in. So this is great. Good positioning here. Cosmico trying to keep DKX on the outside, but of course he rotates in a little bit. One block, one move could push somebody off the node like that, and you're scoring points.
Sinestro's back.
Back on a 2-on-1 situation here. Okay, so definitely Animate Sports getting the early lead here. with some node caps and some early kills. And Odyssey is getting out of sync with each other, coming in kind of one at a time here, and
getting cut down.
Yeah, 2-on-1 situations, which is going to be tough. So might have to wait for a spawn wave to sync up here. That's costly. It's going to cost you points off the node. But so they're trying to contest the node, it looks like, to at least get it neutral. Ivy's not getting on there. Yeah, Ivy should get
tried to get over there and got knocked down.
At least get it neutral, you know, while you're standing there. Okay, so here we go. So Sinestro, who's on, I believe, Odyssey, who is on Animate, is a very fast character. Martial arts, does a lot of damage. AE, huge clipping potential with Sinestro, so he's really fast, deals out a lot of damage, whereas you're going to see Amansur is going to be doing a little more survivable. He's also a martial arts character, but he's got a little more survivability. He pops out a big giant pet construct, which can split some damage up, and of course he's got his whirlwind attack, which will do some damage absorption if he adds that, with Sinestro pulling out more of the AE stuff, like I said, with the damage. Nice. Odyssey turns the tables here a little bit. Let's see if they can get a long spawn wave and hopefully get some health back before Animate comes back. No such luck. Went for a turret there. Node back to neutral and contested. They made up a little ground. Let's see if they can hold on here with very little health, and Animate Esports coming in both at the same time, syncing up their spawn wave. So now they get one person camping, and somebody else is going for barrel fishing. Yep, he's going down there to get a health barrel, which is good. So
which is key. It's always key to get the health barrels.
A little early on the pop there, if you ask me. I think they could have waited. No, you know what?
You might have seen him coming.
Yeah, I think they saw him coming in the mini map. I wasn't paying
there.
attention, so that was pretty good. You know, as you know, if you're familiar with this map, there's a lot of things that you can do to harass the enemy. You've got your turrets that are flanking the node. They're really easy to kill once they get up, but they do definitely add some harassment. And then, of course, in the back over here with that interact, you've got the drones that will be coming out if you interact with it as well to harass your enemy. Odyssey
goes down
definitely
again.
Going down
825 to 200.
This looks like it's a wrap on this first round here. This would be a real incredible comeback right now.
At this point,
let's see if they can do it. Oh, Amansur, or is that Sinestro? Sorry, yeah, somebody was going down there to try and pin Odyssey into their gate, which actually put a 2-on-1 situation here for Odyssey. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Definitely got the jump on DKX there while Sinestro was off trying to pin them into their spawn area. That didn't quite work out like they planned.
Remember, this is a best of 5, so this is just the first match.
The first match here. Okay, let's see if Ivy can pull out some good counters against Steel here and avoid that dot kill that he always gets off at the end. Nice job. Now it'll be a question of tactic here. Does he stay on the node or actually go pursue? Poor Steel OP, noticing the node is challenged, lunged right back in to take on Ivy Bird instead of staying out there with Cosmico, stopping the point slide. Very good play.
They got their sodas in a time where they couldn't take it down.
It's going to be a double kill on their side. I think we're looking at a victory here for Animate Esports on this first match. Oh, I'm surprised Sinestro went down. Oh, come on, Cosmico, can you do it? No, that's not going to happen with Sinestro coming back in. So, unfortunate spawn wave and splitting there. Looks like, you know, timing in terms of deaths and spawn wave looks like it hurt Odyssey on that first round.
Yep.
This is just a matter of time here until this knockout happens. There it is.
There we go.
Okay, so good job, Animate Esports. That was definitely a very well-earned match victory there. Okay, let's leave out of here. All right.
We're hopping back to secret lair.
So we got first round. You want to write this down? First round. I know that somebody's keeping track of it. But
sure, but
at a glance, I might need to know. First round goes to Animate Esports. Very well done. I thought they did a good job there, both teams. I like seeing the Steel Yellow Lantern Sinestro Core kind of combos going on there. That was interesting to see how they were going to combat the steel powers while dealing with those light construct combos. Let's see. Oh,
here we are.
DKX sporting the clown trinket. I love that trinket, by the way. Very cool. And here's what they look like for real. Here's Steels. That's a cool looking character. A little Deathstroke-y looking. And of course, Cosmico from Odyssey. with the new 52 Superman outfit, and Ivy Bird, always bird-like as always. And here's our, this is for SOE Live, this gift.
So yeah, if you're coming to SOE Live, you get that sign.
Woohoo, for your
cool.
base.
Pretty cool.
Neat. All right, so we are just going to wait for them to spawn up their next match here, and once they disappear, we will pop in there and show you guys the next round. So good work, everybody. Go ahead and queue up when you're ready. I think they're in communication with Michael, right, who's coordinating this.
A couple guys over that.
Couple guys. Okay, there they go. They're in. Let's go ahead and give them a second to load in. Here we go.
All right, match number 2 starting right now. Around the Odyssey side, seeing the Odyssey perspective.
Interesting. Sadly, no score.
There it comes.
Whew, got nervous for a second. All right, following Odyssey this time.
Race.
Whoa, battle
And
up
it
by
was
the
there
barrels
first.
right away. Interesting tactics on some of these barrel things here. It looks like Steel threw down a barrel, or they picked one up to come down here. Steel, the character, not DKX. Ivy went for the barrel to even it out, but it looks like DKX actually shot it and claimed the barrel for themselves while scoring points. Amazing move. Yep. Animate
And again, they've
Esports
taken the early.
really rotating, you know, sending their characters to the right spots here. One on the node, one barrel hunting. Really smart about taking away the barrels from Odyssey in the beginning there too. With just actually better to shoot it, you know, out of someone's hands and waste it over there and not use it yourself than to let them get it onto the node.
Yep.
Monster kills
Round.
going on here.
It's going to be interesting to
with
see
these
if they
guys.
come in together, if they're going to.
All right, DKX obviously camping the node. Let's see what happens here with Steel trying to go down and deal with the characters coming in early. He got his combat snare on, didn't really do much to stop down Cosmico, maybe just to get him actually slowed down so he didn't get to the node as fast. That certainly seems to have worked out for scoring more points off the board. Oh, this is crazy. 1,000 right now, not a point scored by Odyssey. This could be a clean sweep as it stands right now. So here he goes, grabbing the barrel. This is usually going to be the hero's barrel. Odyssey's coming out at that time now. They don't have that to grab on the way up because Steel has stolen it from them. And it's interesting too. They're kind of doing a tactic which makes Odyssey choose if they want to split target or focus target, and that's working out pretty well. You notice one of them will be off the node, you know, the come and chase me kind of thing. They're trying to create isolation is what it looks like to me. Off to try and grab another barrel, sees nothing up there, hangs out, waits for his moment, and there we go. Cosmico taking the bait, you know, trying to get Steel out of the air so that he wasn't doing maybe range block breakers and things like that from above. Cost them points on the node for sure.
Ivy Bird came in later there, kind of ambushing.
Yeah.
Wonder if that was planned or timed.
Not sure. But we've got Ivy has switched over to Bane actually, so we've got a different combo going on here. Bane Sinestro.
Oh, that was close.
Sorry, Bane Steel with Sinestro Steel. All right, Odyssey making their first kill. So the perfect victory, the clean sweep, is out of the question. But they've got a big uphill battle, over 600 points to recover. Not a lot of time to heal there for Cosmico. Didn't get anything back in terms of healing.
Back.
No healing barrel came in with the reinforcements. So this is going to, again, an uphill battle for Odyssey. Focus fire on Cosmico makes him go down. They almost had Steel's down before that happened. Let's see if Ivy Bird can even the score, get a black eye on Steel, isolate DKX. It's not. Oh, it's going to be a squeaker. No, cannot manage it. Okay, here comes Cosmico back in, not going for the kill against Steel. Going for the node this time to contest it. Got the kill anyway. That's great. So it really didn't matter at the end. He did the right thing there. Did the right thing for sure. All right, we got both spawn wave. Both characters are knocked out. Hit the same spawn wave. They're both on their way in. A lot of 2-on-1 situations going on here for Odyssey. They're definitely getting split in the spawn waves. And Animate Esports keeps on surviving those battles, those skirmishes, and it's just sort of a cyclical pattern at that point. Sometimes it's hard to know. You know, do I rush out and contest the node, or do I wait for my for my partner and we show a strength together by going at the same time?
I find it really hard to wait.
Yep. Okay, that's another one for Animate Esports. Really well done, guys. I mean, they are definitely showing some domination here right now in terms of their. Oops, sorry. You want to go ahead and take care of it? There you go. Definitely dominating right now. That's. I mean, it was like under 200 points scored for Odyssey on that particular.
Yeah,
round.
that was a rout for sure from really the very first encounter.
All right, so right now it's kind of like the NBA Finals here. Will the Heat hold on? You know, we know the Heat came back this year, right? It was a Cinderella story, nearly out of it. The trophy was being wheeled out to hand to the other team, and they pulled it out and won. Do you think Odyssey can do the same? Do you think they can get a victory here?
You know, it's going to be pretty tough. They need to show some different tactics, I think, if they're going to beat what's going on now.
Do they need to show different tactics in the way of different characters, or different tactics in the way of just something that they're doing strategically here? Because I did notice that they switched characters for that round, and Animate Esports did not. They stuck with their same characters. They threw a Bane into the mix this time.
Right.
Odyssey did.
Right.
Let's see if they
seemed
change
to go worse
again.
for them, to be
I'm not
honest.
sure if it necessarily went worse, but it certainly didn't allow them to overcome any problems they had with their rhythm a minute ago, right, by sticking with the same loadout. So we'll see if they make a change this time or stick with it.
Right.
We shall
We're
see.
going to give them a second to regroup and maybe discuss amongst themselves their tactics real quick and get back to number 3 shortly.
I was really impressed so far. You want to go large on this one?
Full screen? Sure.
Yeah. So I was impressed so far with a lot of the splitting that was going on with Animate Esports, right? Always had somebody getting on that node. That's the most important thing, right? Cap or contest that node. If you're not doing that with one of your people, there's something wrong.
They were also doing a really great job of winning those one-on-one battles, though.
They were definitely winning the isolations, and they would end up then, because they won the isolation, they would then rotate and get Odyssey out of their spawn wave sync. So they were coming in singles.
Right.
But, however, I did think that Animate Esports was doing a much better job with barrel hunting, right? It was essentially buff hunting in deathmatch, right? They would win that one-on-one, and then one of them was off looking for one of those healing barrels that are nearby, or doing something with a turret.
Well, interestingly, they didn't go for the drones or the turrets very often.
No.
They were going for the barrels first.
I saw a turret once that first round, and it's okay to go for the turret because it's a quick interact and it's right there next to the spawn node. Going for the drones is tougher. It's very long. It's further away, but it's a very long interact. You get into a camera that takes you out for a little while as the drones activate. And honestly, to tell you the truth, the drones themselves, they're good if you're not paying attention to them. If you just take a moment to actually knock them down and actually do some damage, just AEs will wipe them out really quickly. So sometimes it's worth sacrificing a few points. You know, when you're in one-on-one Batcave, you'll lose points off the node. But 2-on-2, you should send somebody off to get those drones. But this hasn't happened yet, obviously, so we don't necessarily need to worry about that yet, but definitely doing a good job on the barrel hunting, supporting each other with that, doing a fantastic job on getting them isolated. I'm noticing they're baiting them once in a while. Like I said, you know, do you want to go for the node or do you want to knock me out of the air before you do? Well, if you took the time to knock me out of the air, my buddy's scoring points on the node. So they're doing a really good job with that.
Yeah, they often say you always want to make your opponent make the tough decision.
Exactly.
And it seems like they're doing a pretty good job of that.
Exactly. Get in the mind of your opponent. Make them do what you want them to do.
Yep.
I was tempted to give you a movie trivia question, but I know you just fail it, so I'm not even going to bother.
I've seen a few movies in my time.
Okay. Well, I was going to give you a Karate Kid remake thing, but you wouldn't get it.
I probably wouldn't get Karate Kid remake. That's true.
No.
I don't think I...
No, you don't? No.
Didn't catch that one. Sorry.
Not a Jackie Chan fan?
I guess not.
How do I work with this guy? All right.
It's hard.
They're back. Hard. They're ready. They're regrouped. I think they're ready to go.
We will be starting. So this is best of 5. It's 2-0 Animate Esports.
Yep.
This is Odyssey hanging on.
Yep. Okay. Interesting. They're kicking me from the base. They don't want me to see their secrets.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. It didn't work anyway. So GM commands override the kicking. All right. Waiting for them to just queue up
He'll
here.
be popping in shortly.
So what do you guys think of the match so far in the chat? Surprised with the outcome so far? Which way it's going? Do you think Odyssey has a chance to come back? Yeah, so okay, somebody wants a clutch win from Odyssey. I agree. Come on,
I definitely want to
dig
see him
down,
get one
get
here.
one victory at least. All right. Yeah, definitely. I
There they
wouldn't say
go.
that there's okay. They're going in. I wouldn't say that there's any kind of lack of skill going on here at all from both sides. I'm definitely seeing counters and kills going on. It's just a question of timing. Who's getting knocked out and who's getting the 2-on-1s when the spawn waves are hitting. Okay, look at these guys. They're raring to go. They're like, we are going to be right at the door.
In both cases, Animate Esports got that first quick win. They were on the node first.
Yeah.
And that's translated.
Let's see what Odyssey does here, because obviously they got their boost going. Oh, Ivy Bird straight into the wall there. Ouch, boost fail. Okay.
Animate Esports is on the node, uncontested.
Where is Odyssey?
What is-
Ivy Bird? Where did she go? There she is. Okay, that was
Strange.
odd. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, nice counter from Ivy Bird. Got the isolation, and Cosmico gets knocked out up by the barrels up top by
Cosmico's already down.
Sinestro, and
Yep.
Sinestro has like literally
No
full
chance.
health. So this is basically 200 points down, the 2 kills. They're out of spawn sync on the waves right now, and Animate Esports hasn't even taken any damage. So this is great. This is the split I'm talking about. It's a question of whether or not you want to contest the node or deal with the guy that's going to be block breaking you now. This 2-on-1 situation is huge for these guys. Ivy Bird comes in, drops out of the boost, and does contest the node so that Cosmico can try and isolate steals. Didn't happen like they planned.
Steel was already down.
And we've got a moment here where we're going to get probably these guys synced up on a spawn wave now. Hopefully the flea timer. Nope, they are not. So Cosmico not waiting, taking the bait from Steel. Steel is, a little speed bump is what he's doing there. He's trying to get the incoming player into combat snare so that it takes them longer to get to the node. If you can get that rhythm right, you can really, really get some extra points for your side.
And they're just, again, they're coming in one at a time,
Yeah,
getting slaughtered 2-on-1.
it's not like they're choosing to do it. It's these spawn waves, doing what they're doing, and they just can't afford to leave the node uncontested like this. But Cosmico going for Steel OP instead of contesting the node on the other side here, looking for a couple of counters, but points are ticking away as we speak. 7 points every second coming off the board.
Ivy Bird's in on the
that
node.
adds up. Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
1,000 to 300. This is number 3. Animate Esports leads 2-0.
Yep. We haven't had a perfect victory yet. But it's possible it could happen. Look at the isolation going on here. Oh, Steel OP goes
Cosmico
down.
with the win.
Cosmico turns the tables. Maybe going to the top. Oh, nope. Cosmico going for a healing barrel down there. There's one down there. Comes in, does the nice throw.
That.
But, and they score. So the clean sweep victory, 1,000 point, out of the cards right now. Now the spawn wave going in the other direction. Oh, nope, they got the knockout. So we're looking like, wow, Steel OP comes in and cleans up in the aftermath of that one battle.
I had some hope there.
Yeah. Maybe they would
look
turn
good
it
now.
around. So let's see what happens here. Cosmico really taking a lot of time to worry about whether or not Animate Esports gets that barrel to where they want to go, and it certainly costs a few points, down to under 100 points here. Node finally contested again. I mean, we're talking 10 seconds of node camping for victory here.
Steel's OP is going down.
A little over 10 seconds. Now it's, let's see if they can get that kill. That's it. And Animate Esports pulls it out.
With the 3-0 victory.
Yeah, 3-0. Clean sweep.
Animate Esports is coming to Vegas.
I know. Congratulations to Animate Esports. That is amazing. A real clear victory for sure. No doubt in my mind that was a clean and dominant win on their part. Good job, guys. That was incredible. Yeah, wow.
Looks like, it definitely feels like the best team won. You know,
absolutely.
They had the tactics, they had the strategy.
Absolutely. There was no question about that. They just dominated. So my congratulations to Odyssey for getting this far. I'm sorry that didn't work out for you guys. You gave it your best, but definitely.
And we have DKX back on the line with us.
You sound happy.
No, I'm actually quite controlled at the moment.
You are? Okay.
I don't believe you.
Done.
You there?
Yeah.
All right. So what'd you think of the win? How was that?
As expected.
Oh, really?
Wow,
all right.
all
After
right.
the fact, he says, "I knew it all along."
What was your?
I pointed to the fence.
what was your strategy there? Were you trying to keep them isolated and keep them off the node?
What'd you say? Sorry.
What was your strategy during the match? What were you trying to accomplish when you went in?
I don't know. It's the teamwork, man.
Well, what was your strategy? I mean, I know there was a lot of, you'd send Steel OP would go, over to the entryway, snare them. You had great barrel work going on in terms of who was hunting barrels. Very, very on top of trying to bait them off the node when possible, too, it seemed to me. Were you guys running any kind of strategies like that? Did you have any plans, or was it just kind of organic for you?
We've been playing Legends for like over a year now, and Batcave is our favourite map by far. We know ins and outs of it, and like you guys say, case of just holding that point and then keeping them off it wherever possible by either splitting them up or using the barrels to great effect. Yeah,
they definitely had some trouble with you guys when they got on those 2-on-1 situations. You guys would knock somebody out, and did you notice how badly the spawn wave situation was for them, where they just kind of had to keep coming in one at a time?
I noticed yesterday there was no spawn time at all. They just kept on coming out, But it just makes it easy when you've got like at least 5 seconds breathing room,
Exactly.
Like you say. When you can just go 2-on-1 on someone, the health just disappears immediately.
Yeah. So great job. I'm very very proud of you guys. You did great. It was awesome seeing your skills too. Maybe I'll have to kind of port Spittle over to the EUPC one night and see what I got against these guys.
Seems like you might have to.
Yeah,
we might have to live stream it.
I know. Maybe a live stream Spittle grudge match against Animate Esports. We'll see how it goes. I don't want you as my partner though, Mevs. I'm sorry. He's crushed right now. He's literally about to cry.
He completely disrespects my PvP skills, but one day he will learn.
Do you have PvP skills?
You'll see. One day.
That is such a no. Everybody watching is like, yeah.
Wait for it.
So, how
Just
many
wait
people
for it.
lost
All right.
bets then?
What's that?
How many people lost their bets?
I don't know.
It was pretty even between.
Was it? I don't know.
shouting.
At the beginning, it seemed like everybody was like Odyssey, and then people were like, "Well, we're gonna root for the underdog," so they were going for you. I clearly got no underdog vibe from you guys when you were playing just now.
Yeah.
Like not at all. Really well
Obviously they're a
done.
great team, honestly. They're well known, obviously, and that's why they get the support that they do. We're just wanting to build up a fan base just the same as those guys. Hopefully, get big enough and take over. Really, if anything.
Great. Well, you guys definitely represented yourselves well, and I tip my hat along with you to Odyssey. They're a great team, great bunch of guys, and it was great they got this far. But you clearly outperformed today during this match. That was incredible. You guys really dominated. Very impressive. Good job.
Oh, fantastic.
And I hope we'll see more of you, perhaps on the main event FNL later.
Yeah.
later
We
in
got
the
to
year.
get you on main event. Go tune in tonight and watch main event for our FNL. You'll like what you see. It's a PvP round-based action with undercard fights, league versus league, over multiple matches with multiple players. If you've got some other players like you in your league, bring it on.
Yeah, we
Be
got
a
few
part.
others. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, good.
More than 2 of you show off the whole league.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, so Friday Night Legends is coming up next at 4 o'clock Pacific, and it's our first main event show, also on EUPC, just coincidentally. And we hope
It's
everyone...
EUPC day.
Apparently it is.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks so much to Odyssey and to Animate Esports for participating. Congratulations to Animate Esports for the win. Thank you so much for the Perceiven folks for putting this all together.
Yeah,
great
thanks.
idea for the tournament, and can't wait to see you all in Vegas for our live tournament for Legends that's happening at SOE Live.
Right.
We'll be doing that as well, so more Legends tourney action coming up in a couple months this summer.
All right.
Excellent. Great.
Catch you next time at FNL at 4 o'clock. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Bye-bye.
Sony.